Welcome back to KSK. This is Gascon, and today we'll be continuing on with Vampire, or Vampyr. I want to say Vampire just because yeah. And continuing off where I left off from the live stream on Monday. So, here we go. Oh, weird. There is my other save file. Ha! Well, a long time ago. Alright, here we go. That other save file, I got pretty far, but I tried to play like the nice vampire. This time around, I'm trying to go, I guess, for the evil vampire, as suggested by one of my mods. Dane actually suggested it. So, uh, yeah.
Dr. Swansea asked me to collect you, Dr. Reed. Hurry up.
Answer the door. Hold on a second, there's something. Oh, cool. Where's my working table? I just want to see if there's anything I can break down. Nope. Probably nothing I can upgrade either. No, I'm close, but still can't upgrade anything.
Come on, I don't have all night.
Hawkins?
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
Those cranes aren't
I'm so
Hawkins.
sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
you have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
We gotta move that.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way, then. Thank you, nurse.
Good. That's Hawkins. Alright. Let's see. Where shall we go? Down here. And over here. No, once we go to the back door. I see. Sanitary reasons. I wonder what could be beyond this door. Oh, I heard that. There's blood over here. What's right? I'm supposed to be collecting things. Well, this should be fun. What is my weapon set up as? There we go. Yes, I want to use the sword. I don't know if you can see them through walls with this. I don't think you can, actually. Because they're dead, right? They're just like me. This is the front door. I can hear the skulls.
I cannot enter.
Door's locked. Okay. Go upstairs. Oh, you can see a skull. Yummy.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Can I search his body for more blood samples? Ah, shitty. Shotgun shell and bullets. If I use the guns. Let's go back and check that back room. Wait, hold on. Let's check this room first. Oh, something
This
like this.
key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Ah, okay, so now I can get into the basement. Oh, fuck.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Okay, let's check out some of these doors.
It's locked.
Locked. Okay, how about this one? Won't even let me. Ah, that's the elevator. Okay. So now let's take the stairs upstairs. So I know later those mutations actually come in handy. Locked. Where are you scanning? Alright. Why can't I access half these doors? This is really annoying. The face is the other quest that I have going. Maybe I'm just supposed to go down now. Oh! Oh, what the fuck was that? That scared the shit out of me. It moved like me. Like that. Oh wow, there's a bunch down here, right there.
These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
That skull didn't even notice me. I can't believe that shit. Fuck, I missed. Lock on. Jesus. Alright.
It's locked.
God damn it. Showing me about investigations. I understand how they work already, but so it's finding like this now. Is that? Yeah. Find cause of death.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error.
Yeah.
It's time we talked.
That is horrifying. Yeah, operated on him after he's... He looks kind of weird, doesn't he? He didn't drop anything? Sad face. That's right, I said sad face. Vampire! He's a vampire. Different. Fuck. Fuck you. Come on! Fuck. Fuck you yourself, you jerk.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Incredibly tempting.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Surprised that he didn't drop a cell for me, though. Oh, it's a workbench. I hear something else. Let's use the workbench. Analyze. This. So that's, yeah, when I analyze them, then I can create these serums. If I get enough of the stuff together, I can create them. Ooh, I can do it now. So, what do I want? Absorb blood points when the weapon hits, or increase damage dealt? I would rather do absorb blood points. How do I do this? There we go. And absorb blood points. There we go. So now my sword's level 2, which makes it a little bit stronger. And I gave it absorb blood points. So now when I hit, I absorb blood, which is good. And can I upgrade my offhand? Because that would be brilliant. I can. There we go. can't upgrade further, but I can at least get it there. Perfect. Time to leave. I'm sure there's gonna be a skull when I open this door. Jump scares up the nines. Where are you, skulls? Right there. Oh yeah, I get a bunch. Nice. That will help a lot, actually. More skulls. There's some right here. Oh, fuck! Killing myself. Right to the front door. Sweet. So now I can. Alright, over here. And now we're back in the hospital. So I need to talk to Tippets. That's southern. Where's Tippets at? Must be outside. There he is. I'll talk to her first though.
Good evening, Nurse
I just
Brannigan.
want to see if there's anything new I can say to her about. Ah!
Tell me what Dr. Tippets did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippets would have been fired from this hospital.
Yeah.
I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippets in our situation?
To clear Dr. Tippets' name must be the decision of Dr. Swansea. You can't take matters into your own hands.
I respect Dr. Swansea's authority and management, but he's no idea what happens here on a daily basis. I did what I had to do.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance. Good evening, Dr. Tippets.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
Do I choose to cover for him?
I will cover for you, Dr. Tippets, by keeping what happened to Mr. Connor to myself.
I don't know what to say, actually. I can't exactly force you to become my accomplice.
You didn't force me. This is my decision to make. I believe you're still of use to the hospital, considering the situation.
Then I can make you this promise. As soon as the epidemic is eradicated, I will resign.
What will you do after your resignation? Do you have a plan?
I always fancied visiting Cyprus. Such a beautiful island.
Yes, it is.
I could buy a house there by the sea, read poetry, and wait for death.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Stop following me.
Eventually learn how to cure stuff. So like how details. So like
Good
taking
evening,
a piss.
Mr. Cox.
Dr.
Like a-
Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
Needs to pee on my shoes and anything.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget.
That man was determined to...
What a surprise.
What did he want? Revenge? Only the strongest survive, then?
I'm the toughest, Bob.
How is your hospital?
This is a shitty place.
What's wrong with...
Come on, Dr. Reed.
But you're alive, thank...
What are you expecting, a medal?
What's wrong?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was...
I see.
The nurses aren't too ugly.
Nice. I've unlocked them all.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully.
We can't escape the consequences.
I ain't afraid.
And who...
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Board.
What can you tell me about your marriage, Clay?
Marriage is the sweetest cage.
You mean your...
No.
I'm skipping through some stuff
Your...
just because I want to get those investigations, and I have all of his stuff
I'll
now.
leave you for now.
So what I want to check is here. This guy. Oh, so if I cure him, then I can eat him and get the most amount of experience from him. Because the more of those, like, you gotta raise that red bar up, right? The higher the red bar. But you have to be careful because some of these people have connections to other people. So, like, for instance, if you kill her, this guy will die. This guy will, like, just die or something. And there's two other people I haven't met still, but I think they're right down there. Oh. I'll take that. Thank you. I'm supposed to be crafting the stuff for fatigue, which I will be doing soon. But I want to talk to this guy first.
This isn't even my neighborhood. Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've
Oh
lost my
god.
mate.
When he said I'm blight,
find him anywhere.
I was
I'm
like,
Dr.
what?
Johnson,
Like you have the
from
blight?
Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but... Well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been
I can't go there.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. What can you tell me?
I'm Oswald's...
What...
His name...
It-
We were... He went...
I have all the...
Thank you, Doc.
I hear people yelling. I'm not sure who I'm hearing that's yelling. So it wants me to get a thing to cure fatigue.
Good evening.
Just want to see if I still can't ask him about it.
Goodbye, Milk.
Because him and Hawkins are working a deal where they're actually charging patients money to fill their own pockets. I've already heard them talk about it, but yeah, I don't know. So let's go to my room and I'll craft that fatigue potion. If I can craft more than one, I will, because I think there are 2 people with fatigue in the hospital area. Treatments and fatigue. Damn, I didn't have enough to craft another one. Shitty. Yeah, that would help a lot. Alright, so I crafted it. Bring medicine to Dr. Dorothy Green and patient's. Okay. Oh, it probably is giving it to the new patient, which I haven't met yet. This way.
I cannot enter.
Damn it. Where's Crane? The one time I can't find her and I can't find her. Oh, there she is.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor.
So, diseases decrease blood quality of the citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy and to check on his mental status.
My sweet girl. Reads me like a book.
Yeah, he has fatigue.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Press right
Do you need
bumper
any help?
to
I'm
check
afraid
to
I
see
may,
if he needs
sir.
help.
I don't mean to be a burden.
Give medication.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Dr. Edgar Swanson. Remember citizens will provide massive experience boost. Look for citizens if you memorize level below and choose wisely. Yes, I don't want to kill anybody just yet. I'm still
It's locked, all right.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you.
so I have all his hints are still locked.
This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea.
Sorry. I just want to move. What the hell?
But my condition defies science.
What the hell? Oh, God.
Perfect categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
39 meters below me.
Nice, sweet girl. Reads me like a book.
Good evening, Mr.
Good evening.
Have you heard talk of any blackmail here at the hospital?
No. Not.
That's how I gotta do it. I gotta ask people about blackmail.
Goodbye for now.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Can I ask the doctors?
Good
about it
evening.
too?
And good evening.
Have you heard any talk of black...
If you're running some official inquiry, you had better question the...
Goodbye, Doctor.
That's the patients. Okay.
Good evening, Mr.
Evening.
Have you heard rumors of...
If you want to know what's going on here.
Talk to this chick.
Goodbye for now. Good evening, Miss.
I need blood, Doctor.
Have you heard of it?
I have no...
I'll leave.
Fucking hell.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir. And I thank you for your generous donation.
Fucking bastard.
It's locked, all right.
I need to actually do that. Just double checking to see if I got all the things. Because sometimes I don't open them, I just grab them.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel they...
You should be proud of what you've...
Maybe you're right.
What steps are you prepared...
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real
And what about Milton?
For Milton, any change means more comfort.
If you feel...
On the contrary.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Damn, I didn't get the information I wanted from her.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doc.
Have you heard of...
There are a lot of secrets.
What kind of...
I'm not in the gossip business, Doc.
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving the hospital?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right.
Goodbye, Milton.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed.
You're a the lady who saved me that night.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but
Have any of the...
These poor...
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Pardon my boldness, Your Ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient
Why did she say
or their family.
vampire? I mean, I guess they're all vampires. But
If we're
there's
dealing
also
with an
different types of
ordinary
vampires.
criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
We both are afflicted with a thirst for blood, Lady Ashbury. That is our nature. By vocation, we also have reason to visit the hospital. Logic dictates.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd set
I'll meet that woman now.
my life as up.
Talk to Harry.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
If you continue shouting, I'll have you restrained and gagged. Understood?
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight.
Harriet Jones? Indeed.
Oh, better than any patient nurse or...
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on.
Blackmail? Wait.
You seem to...
That's it.
If I didn't...
God's honest.
I assure you, madam, this is not...
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable...
This is your business, Doctor.
Thank you for your time. Miss Jones. Now...
Well...
I'm gonna skip through some stuff.
Have you noticed...
It would...
Come. Every... If you could just...
It's no one.
I'll come and visit... The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with fever.
fuck is over here?
Is this supposed to be an hospital? We've dodged death so many times.
Eavesdrop.
You can't just die like this.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I ought to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Going into the sewers.
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, whoa, what
This
the
man has
fuck?
been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Skull in the head. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Whoa! What the fuck is that thing?
What creature is this?
Oh shit! It's biting me! Wow, and that healed it. Shit, heal myself. No! Oh my god, it's gonna kill me doing that. Jesus fuck. Damn. I should have probably leveled up first. Well, I think I'm going to call it there. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.